Many express entry candidates feel stuck watching round after round pass without an invitation, especially as Canadian experience class cutoffs remain high and competition intensifies. The good news is that your CRS score is not fixed. With the right choices, a meaningful increase in about 30 days is realistic, as long as you focus on strategies that still work in 2026 and ignore outdated tactics. The CRS score is built from core human capital factors such as age, education, language ability, and work experience, plus skill transferability, spouse factors if applicable, and additional points. One key insight is that language affects your score more than once. It adds points directly and can also unlock large transferability bonuses, which is why language improvements often produce the biggest and fastest jumps. The most effective short-term move is retaking an English language test like IELTS or CELPIP. The major threshold is reaching Canadian language benchmark level 9 in all four abilities. Moving from level 8 to level 9 is powerful because it can trigger transferability points tied to education and work experience, creating a large jump beyond the basic language points. A practical 30-day plan starts with a diagnostic test, then prioritizes the weakest skill, followed by intensive timed practice, and booking the official exam for the end of the month. If a candidate already has level 9 in 3 skills and level 8 in 1, improving that single skill can be a high-value decision. French is another major lever. French proficiency can add additional points directly, and it also opens access to French-focused selection rounds, where cutoffs can be far lower than general Canadian experience class levels. Reaching the key benchmark in all four French abilities unlocks the largest bilingual bonus, but beginners should be realistic about how fast they can progress. For many people, the smart approach is to assess their current level, begin intensive learning, and schedule a French test for a later month while continuing to improve. If applying with a spouse or common law partner, optimizing the spouse contribution can change the outcome. Spouse language results, education, and Canadian work experience can add points, but applying with an accompanying spouse also reduces the principal applicant's maximum core points. In some cases, listing a spouse as non-accompanying can increase the overall CRS score. This must be calculated carefully using an official calculator before choosing. Some points can be gained instantly if eligible. A sibling in Canada who is a citizen or permanent resident can provide a bonus, but documentation must prove the relationship and the sibling's residence and status. Education points can also be improved by ensuring an educational credential assessment correctly reflects all credentials. Having 2 or more post-secondary credentials can raise points and may improve transferability outcomes when paired with strong language scores. A provincial nomination is the biggest single boost because it adds 600 points, effectively guaranteeing an invitation, but it usually takes longer than 30 days. Still, the article recommends starting now by targeting express entry-linked provincial streams that match your occupation and ties. Finally, a profile audit can recover points without changing qualifications. Common issues include incorrect occupation classification, missing work experience entries, underreported education, forgotten sibling points, and expired language tests. The overall message is to act strategically, book tests early, verify every claim in the profile, and focus on pathways and bonuses that are current for 2026.